Hey guys, so we are going to make some fork pleats. Let's go. There we go. Alright, so I have a rectangular piece of fabric for the bottom of a dress. I'm going to make the first pleat by hand. And with this pleat, these are going to be about 1 inch, so I'm just going to measure it out. Actually, I'm going to leave 1 inch, so I'm going to leave 1 inch. Let me pin, because I still have to, of course, I thought I could make that back part a pleat, but I may change my mind later. Maybe not. Depends. This may end up being a something. I don't know. But this will be the back seam of the dress, so, which could technically be a pleat, but it won't. Alright, so I'm going to make this first pleat by hand, and it's going to be about 1 inch, so I'm going to fold it over. So I said make it by hand, right guys, but I didn't, because I'm trying to keep my measurement completely on. Did I do that right? It's my first time. I'm just making sure. Yeah, I did it. Alright, here we go. So I'm giving myself 1 inch on each side. So I should have marked the other side. I'll go back and mark it. Anyway, I took my thing off because I need all this space. It'll be better this way. I'm going to take my pin out because I don't need it. And I'm actually going to start sewing right here at the top, because this part is going to be attached to the dress. And so I want the pleat to be in place, but I don't want the stitch to show. Okay, so I'm going to do it about, let me see, where's my measure? About about 3/4 inch, 5/8 to the top. I'm trying to make sure I keep it lined up, because I don't want it to be uncomfortable and bulky around her waist, and I just shifted the fabric. All right, here we go. Ouch. I do have a pin here, but that's just let me know when I get to the middle. I'm just going to sew all the way to the end of this first pleat. Leave my needle down. I'm going to stick the fabric in the top part towards me, and I'm going to turn it. Now there are pleater feet that you can get for your machine and make pleats, but I'm all about use what you have, and I probably have that foot somewhere, and if I don't, oh well, this works too. Now I've gotten it where I want it. I'm trying to make sure it's nice and snug for me, and I'm taking it out, holding it in place with my other hand. I'm going to line up this fabric here. I got you too far. You guys are far away. Let me bring you in closer. I didn't realize you were that far away. Alright, so I'm going to line up the fabric at the top while keeping everything as close and tight as possible. I'm using a straight stitch to the end. One more, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it till I get all the way to the end of the fabric. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just am that way. But for you, I don't want you to think that, oh, I got to make it absolutely perfect. I'm just a little, I reckon it might be a bit of OCD. Or it could just be a bit of make it perfect. And that's my personality, right? So, again, most forks are about 1 inch apart, so I mean, you can use your fork. just lining up this top piece. Okay. And it goes by pretty fast. I probably would be moving faster if I wasn't so, if I was not so concerned with lining the top up as best as possible, meaning like keeping it in a line. Okay, but it goes by pretty fast, and depending on what size rectangle or fabric you're using, you're making your ruffle with, you know, you could be finished. You could already be finished, right? If you wanted smaller pleats and you didn't have a pleater foot, you could use a salad, what is that, a salad fork? Yeah. What time is it? I gotta track the time because I'm gonna be teaching a class here in a few minutes, and I don't want to be late. We're almost done. We'll mark out my inch right there on the end. Actually, it's not taking long at all. I mean, it's me taking long, but it's going by pretty fast, guys. I think that's it. Look at that. What was done. And so there we go. I'm done. So let's see. Let me back tack. And I just realized I didn't back tack at the beginning of my pleats. Oh, but I did it here. I remembered. So I have to go back and lock in that stitch. But let's see, guys. Hopefully it fits because I didn't measure. That's the first time trying it. We did. It's too short. We did pleats. Look at that. How cool is that? Even though they're too short. I already know they're too short. But know how I know they're too short? Because look at this. Look at it. Look at it. But we did pleats. Awesome. Yay.